Hello Lotus Eaters, it's Connor. I'm here with John Wong. We both mad enough to get up this morning. It was, well, I would say bright and early, but it's pitch black. But we are here at the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. It's very loud in the background. We're here at the Pall Mall, as you can see by all the wonderful flags draped behind us. And genuinely, there are thousands of people here. I know we fear a hell of a lot, but the British people are very dispirited. But as Carl said in the recent podcast with Nick Buckley, the magic of Britain is very much still alive. The crowds are very diverse, as are the security, and there are more police here than I've ever seen in a lifetime, so looks like everyone's been drafted in from policing everything else, but other than that, should be a pretty incredible day. Of all people, we're actually here with Lord Nerevar. How are you doing, my friend?
Greetings.
Fantastic. So, other than, of course, Her Majesty's funeral, why did you feel compelled to come down today?
I'm an Englishman and I felt the need to come down and pay my respects. It's a momentous occasion, it's a massive historical moment. It's an honour to be here.
So, something that Rory especially said around the office the other day is that he was looking at the amount of time people were spending queuing. And of course, after lockdown, after a lot of the political turmoil we've had in recent years, they can feel that England has been dispirited, or at least the British spirit has been dampened on. Looking around, does this make you a bit more optimistic, or are you pessimistic about the fact that such a momentous occasion is what's required to bring out a bit of patriotism?
Well, it's a little bit of both, I suppose. I mean, looking at all of this, I think Carl was right in saying that England is back. English magic is back. We've not had it for a long time, and it's just coming down here and seeing the ordered chaos. I think that's the way you can kind of describe this, that we have ordered chaos in this country. And this wouldn't happen in Afghanistan, would it?
Well, if you look behind me, you can see all the coppers in formation. They've been drafted in from here, there and everywhere. A fella in the crowd just next to us said if you were going to rob a bank, then today would be the time, which is a quite good line. It's better than them doing all the Macarena today, isn't it? So, but there is something distinctly, again, there's an English aesthetic about it, because, and Carl said this quite often, we seem to have reduced the police uniform to flat caps and high-vis jackets, and there's something slightly magical lost. First time we've clapped for the constabulary in a while, it's refreshing. So we've got quite an international viewership, and we've seen, especially in the American news media, a lot of them have been saying, well, we don't know where the monarchy stands now, because quite a few people were very enthusiastic about the Queen, but they weren't so enthusiastic about Charles when he was a prince. How do you feel about the current King's incumbent reign? Are you enthused?
I think he's been absolutely amazing. He's just lost his mother and has had to do his king duties right across the UK, and he's carried out everything with magnificent professionalism. And I think he'll be a brilliant reign. It's as simple as that. I think time passes and different people's views pass, and etc., etc. He's got a massive act to follow. Clearly, the Queen was reigning from a very young, beautiful princess into Queen for 70 years. And, you know, he's basically a statesman coming to the throne, and, you know, he's 70 plus. But I think the crowd will get behind him. You've seen that after the aftermath of the Queen's passing when it was announced. And I think, yeah, William also, Prince William, Prince of Wales now, will also learn greatly from him. There's a different way of doing things. The Queen had to create a path for herself. She was the only woman, as the Queen Consort said last night, amongst a world of men.
If this was all just Queenists, we'd see a lot more Americans about. Looking around, you can hear nothing but English accents. There are English people everywhere you look. This is a very unique English phenomenon, and saying that it's just Queenists, I think, is doing them a disservice. People are here to honour the monarchy. We're not seeing massive protests around the Queen's death, we're seeing massive congregations. If they were just Queenists, then surely we'd be seeing massive anti-monarchist sentiment right now, and sure, we're seeing a bit, but we always see a bit. It's no more than usual, they're just getting a bit louder. This, I think, is proof that we still have faith in our monarchy, if the polls doesn't prove that already.